Hello and welcome to another video with me, Winter and Trades, picking up for a little last time where I went and formed the South German Confederation here after basically just pushing a bit further north to get that stuff over there, taking over Bavaria I guess as well, fighting some other wars considering it's like I didn't exactly need to have the entirety of Austria over here as well, but I decided to kind of just include that because wasn't that much for me to do in the first place, and also bought a war with France so I could get the rest of Alsace-Lorraine over here at my control as well. So, yeah. This episode, I am going to be forming the German Empire next, and getting that done. So, yeah, I got quite a bit more to take over in this episode, that's for sure. So, yeah, I think I'm probably going to get straight to work on doing that stuff, considering aggressive expansion's already pretty low, to be honest. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Go to war with them, which will also allow me to take that country over too. Nice. And, yeah, this is going to be super easy, for sure. And there we go. I have fully occupied both countries already. Oh, God. So take them both over, there we go. Nice. Next up, this country here, I guess. Along with that one. I'm pretty sure this is going to be even quicker. Let's get these two done. Yeah, there we go. And now actually have a coastline finally as well, which is nice, I guess. Now I'll quickly take over this one country too. There we go. So, it's now basically just the Netherlands there already. And then Denmark up here with Mecklenburg as well, I guess. And then Bohemia and Poland. That's all that's left already. Yeah, this is a bit too easy. It's just gotten to that point in the game already where I can just easily win every single war I fight, which is honestly kind of annoying. But, yeah, I guess I just gotta deal with that, I guess. Netherlands has an alliance with Sweden. I don't exactly care about that, to be honest. But I guess I'll kind of just wait a bit, considering I did just get a decent chunk of land, I guess, there. Yeah. Go through, get some of this stuff done while I kind of wait for aggressive expansion to go down, because I don't want to be expanding too quickly and get this done instantly. So yeah, I'll just kind of try and slow things down by doing this stuff currently. Alright, the aggressive expansion got back down to 0 already, and during that time Sweden apparently went and took over Prussia and got them as a vassal now. So I'm going to have to fight a separate war against Sweden, I think. Yeah, especially considering this alliance is over at this point. Which is nice, I guess. So, yeah, let's go ahead and deal with this right quick. There we go. Technically, I don't really need to continue this, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just take what I need off of them here, I think. That's it. So, that's the border I need here. Alright, so I guess that's what I'll do there. Taking a little bit extra there with like Luxembourg and a bit more of this border right here that I don't need, but that's purely just to make that border a little bit smoother, I guess. So, yeah. I'm not taking any of their colonies or anything like that, cause meh. I still haven't even fully established my country over here in Europe, to be honest. So, we don't really want to be creating colonies out there yet. But that is a nice, good bit of land finished there. So I guess next up is Denmark and Mecklenburg up here, who have an alliance with each other. Alright. So I guess I'll just go ahead, do this one right quick, especially considering I'll be able to nab that province as well. My troops need to get back over here so they can actually fight. And there goes Denmark, of course. Yeah, that's all they actually have there. Iceland is the furthest thing away from their country there. Good. So I need to push all the way up to there with this border, huh? Alright, there we go. So that is everything I need to take here. Sure. I'll ignore the rest of that then. So that is now all that is left there, which is 3 wars. One with Bohemia, one with Poland, and the one with Sweden. Alright. Sure. I think I'll once again kind of wait, considering the aggressive expansion did go all the way up to 50 this time. So, yeah. Go through, get more stuff, or this stuff done, I guess, while I wait for the aggressive expansion to go back down once again. And then I'll see about fighting a war with Bohemia, getting the rest of northern Germany over here, I guess, under my control. And then I'll fight a war with Poland. After that, Sweden, so I can get to Prussia. And that'll basically be it for all of that. Alright, I think it's probably gotten low enough that I can kind of afford to just go ahead and do this. And apparently Bohemia and Poland's currently have an alliance together. Well, that honestly works out for me. Oh, and Hungary's part of that as well, huh? Defense pact with Bohemia. Sure. Yeah, just go to war with Bohemia there. I'll deal with the other two as well, I guess, there. Why not? That's basically all of northern Germany under my control. There we go. Just finish off Bohemia at this point, I guess, and go deal with Poland and Hungary. Which Hungary has basically been defeated already. So now it's just Poland. And yeah, I think I have won the war. Okay, so where exactly is this border here? Okay. Gotta go over to there with that. Okay, so that is everything I actually need to be taking here, from what I can tell. So yeah, Bohemia is losing over half the lands they control, that is for sure. And this is basically going to be putting my aggressive expansion up a shitload, so yeah. I think I'm going to have to wait for aggressive expansion to go back down once again. This time is actually necessary for me to do that if I don't want to fight a coalition. And yeah, I was correct with those borders. Good. Nice. So now I just need to get Prussia there off of Sweden basically, and that's it. I also think I will go ahead and fight the Ottoman Empire over here and just take that land, give it back to Hungary, because this is kind of just a bit annoying how this has kind of worked out over here. In fact, the Ottoman Empire still controls that stuff. But, yeah. I guess I'll just work on the other stuff again while I wait for the aggressive expansion to actually get down low enough that I can actually... I know I'll be able to take Prussia over there, at the very least. And also, Sweden did actually take over Denmark, which I was honestly expecting to happen at some point. I just didn't expect it to happen this early. But yeah, that's happened already at this point. So yeah, I'm going to get to work on other stuff at this point. Well, the Netherlands just decided to go to war with me for some reason. So, yeah. I guess I'm going to have to do something about them or something here. I'm really not sure. Yeah. I'll just let my armies have fun, I guess. Just, they can do whatever they want at this point. But, yeah. I guess, since I don't exactly want my armies be going all the way over into the fucking Pacific or anything, I'll just say that's it. Right there. Let's see. What could I do here that would be nice? I guess I could kind of punish Sweden a bit or something. A bit early. By taking away some of their stuff, possibly. Yeah, I guess I could do something like that, just to kind of punish Sweden a bit. That stuff will go back to Poland, I guess, and this stuff will go back to Russia. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, I think that does actually kind of look slightly better when it comes to the border between Russia and Sweden at this point. Considering it's kind of weird how just far south Sweden's border went, to be honest. So yeah, I think that looks better. I did manage to get Moscow back for Russia, so that's nice, I guess, for them. But yeah, got that stuff done. I guess I'll continue waiting for aggressive expansion to go back down. Yeah, this is going to take some time, isn't it? Well, the Ottoman Empire just had a coalition formed against them by Poland here, and I'm going to get dragged into Warsaw anyway, so why not go ahead and just get this started and see how this goes. Also, they did go and take over Hungary, which is kind of annoying, but yeah. This is going to be super easy victory for us, I think, right? And there we go. Well, Hungary's kind of back over here. Kind of. Still need to get that stuff back for them, though. Crimea's been liberated over there, I guess. Honestly, not that great for borders, I think, to be honest. But meh, whatever, I guess. And I have got to the point where I actually have nukes as well at this point. So, yeah, I've gotten quite a bit of research done at this point. Great. Yeah. Slowly getting all that complete at this point there. Who has the second most technology? France. Who is still 9 behind me. Yeah. I have quite the lead in technology, don't I? But I do still need to wait for that aggressive expansion to go down, I think, to be honest. So, yeah. I'll continue waiting, I guess, considering, yeah. I don't exactly have much else to currently do, because I basically gotten all the infrastructure stuff there done at this point. Only other thing I can do is just increase my economy, to be honest. Alright, so now France has just gone to war with Milan over here. Great. Because the Holy Roman Empire is still a thing, I gotta defend them. Eh. And there goes France. Yeah, that's not exactly good border there, but whatever. Oh well. I guess I could possibly reorganize things in Italy or something in the future. Possibly. Not entirely sure. But yeah, still gotta wait. Alright. At this point, I'd say just fuck it. Yeah. I don't give a shit about aggressive expansion at this point, because that shit takes way too long to go down, for fuck's sakes. So yeah, I recruited a massive army at this point, because I can easily afford to do so. And yeah, let's go ahead, get this done here. Go to war with Sweden so I can get Prussia. This is going to be a nice, very quick war, because, yeah. And I can't actually even do that, because Poland just took over Prussia. Themselves. Of course they did. Oh well. I guess I'll just humiliate Sweden even more, letting freaking get more of Russia's lands back for them over here. Also, I'll go ahead and take this stuff over here off the Netherlands, considering they control that directly. So there we go. I'll actually get something out myself there, which is nice. But the rest of this over here is just going to go back to Russia. There. That looks much better, doesn't it? I think so. And then to give Russia back St. Petersburg or anything over there, because I feel like that would be a bit too much, to be honest. Let Sweden keep the coastline and everything around here, and all Finland and all that. But, yeah. I still need Prussia. So, yeah. I'm gonna be doing this now. Oh, you have an alliance with Russia as well, don't you? Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'll just go towards the Ottoman Empire first, then, to deal with this. There. Hungary's back over there. Good for them, I guess. They actually got their country back. But with aggressive expansion over 100, I'm pretty sure I am now going to have a coalition get formed against me. Yep, there we go. Poland leading it, of course. Great. Yeah, fun. The entirety of Europe is at war with me, basically. Hmm, nice. Let's see how this army does, huh? Because it is pretty strong compared to the rest of them. Yeah, technically won the war already. Got most of Poland under my control. Yeah. Literally just one province left, I think. That's it. Yeah, that's Poland's completely occupied. So I'm pretty sure my armies are going to now be focusing on other stuff or something. Actually, wait. No, they got some colonies over there, so yeah. Gotta deal with that stuff as well, I guess. Sure. My armies aren't even staying over here in Europe, and yet the enemies in this coalition still can't actually advance into my country. My armies keep leaving Europe to fight elsewhere, and they still can't actually invade me. Man. Honestly, I don't even know what my armies are actually trying to do currently. Does Poland still have more colonies or something that they're trying to take? Honestly, doesn't look like it. So what exactly are my armies doing? Oh, looks like they're actually finally going on the offensive against others. Alright, sure. Good. Took long enough for them to start doing that. And they got all that stuff fully upgraded at this point, basically. Nice. So, I think I'm probably going to try and take advantage of this a bit to redraw the borders in Europe. At least a little bit. Yeah, it kind of looks like I've already basically occupied the entirety of Europe. Though I don't have any armies trying to take any of this land back for here in France currently, so that's a bit annoying, but whatever. Okay. Where are my armies at right now? Africa? South America? Okay, I guess. And there goes France again. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and that's there. 13 years into this war. So, yeah. Let's redraw the borders of Europe. Alright, so I think I'm basically done with what I want in this piece deal here. Basically taking all the colonies that are out here in Asia, basically. Taking Southern Africa off of Spain as well. Getting this stuff over here as South America's, well, there. Which mostly just because I want to kind of just strip Poland of all of their colonies while also kind of getting a decent chunk to get chunk of land around the world and all of that. So I can kind of move forward with things in the next episode, to be honest. So starts building the colonial empire, getting that set up in this episode here, and kind of just clean up borders and stuff in Europe, which is the reason why I'm taking over so much of northern Italy and stuff. Because I just want to wipe all these countries out. I want to have Naples as a sole Italian country, basically. I will give some of this land back, I think, but I'll probably keep a bit of land over here just so I have access to Mediterranean or something, I guess. Like that. So, yeah. That's there is that done. So now it's time to distribute this land out to the countries I want to have controlling it all. Alright, so I think that's basically these new borders in Europe are done. Giving France back some of the lands that they had lost to Malin or there. Naples gets this much land or here and that's it. I'm keeping the rest of it. Hungary is gotten quite a bit out of it, to be honest, with what I've given them. But yeah, otherwise, the only other difference, I guess, is Ireland over here, where I just took out France and split it between those two. So yeah, I guess at this point, I'll be forming the German Empire. Cause yeah, I got all that done. So here we go. German Empire has been formed. Finally. So, I could also technically do the European Union if I wanted to after this as well. So I know that's another achievement, but I think I should be doing that like the modern world scenario or something. So, still holding off on that one. For now, at the very least. But, for right now, I guess, let's go ahead, get all this stuff done right quick. And before I end this episode, I think I'll see about trying to clean up some of these borders when it comes to my colonies that I now have. It's like take over that country there or something, I guess. Clean up South America or here. Getting some of that stuff just cleaned up in general. So, yeah. Go through, try and get some of that stuff done before I end this episode here. But for now, gotta work on this stuff, I think. Alright, so I apparently spent long enough doing stuff that aggressive expansion already got down to 0, for fuck's sakes. But, yeah, I guess that means I'll quickly go through, get a bunch of this stuff cleaned up around here. Starting with South America. And I guess that's good enough for that there. Good. Let's see. Don't have any extra bits of land just lying around anywhere else, do you? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Good. So I'll just let you keep all that and whatever you got going on there. Meanwhile, with this here, Chile, I'll go through, grab a bunch of this stuff. Okay, guess that's all I'll do for this one here. Just taking that stuff there. Sure. For some reason, Chile is not a vassal of Spain, but Buenos Aires instead, which is of course a vassal of Spain. So, Chile is indirectly controlled by Spain by this. Weird, but whatever, I guess. I feel like it should just be Spain controlling them, but whatever. Something happened at some point throughout the game that caused that to happen, I guess. But that is the stuff in South America done for now. So the only other thing I really have to do currently, I guess, is stuff up here in North America, but this stuff is kind of controlled by Russia. So, not entirely sure what to do there. I might just ignore that for now. Because don't exactly want to be fighting a war with another European country in this episode, to be honest. Even if I'll easily win it. But, yeah. Let's go get Alaska, I guess. Expand this little colony I got here. And, yeah, there we go. That's done. Nice. Do I want to do anything about Comanche over here? And nah. I'll leave them be, I guess, for now. So, that's done. Do I want to take them over as well? You know what? Yeah. I'll go ahead and do this as well over here. Just do a little bit more. So 2 more wars to fight, and I'll end this episode, I guess. And there we go. Okay, there. That's good. Got everything I wanted right there, I guess. I can kind of clean up the rest of this stuff over here in North America next episode. Honestly not sure how I'm going to be ending this series currently, considering I could easily get everything else done in a single episode at this point, I think. Pretty easily. But I don't exactly control a lot of the world yet, so, might try and split this into another 2 episodes, possibly, not entirely sure. But, yeah. I think that is good enough for this episode here. So, yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this video here, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.